Okay, Maya, picture this. You are standing in the middle of the Mojave Desert. I'm talking miles of sand, Joshua trees, heat waves shimmering off the ground. And you're 12 miles from the nearest paved road.
Okay, I'm there. It sounds quiet. A little too quiet.
Right. It's silent. But then, out of nowhere, you hear a bell. A faint, metallic ring. You look over, and standing right there, between two dirt tracks in the middle of literal nowhere, is a glass and metal phone booth. And it's ringing.
Wait, a phone booth? Like a Clark Kent Superman-style booth? In the middle of the desert?
Exactly. It was called the Mojave phone booth. And for a few years in the late 90s, it was basically the most famous phone on the planet.
Seriously? Who would even be calling a phone in the desert?
Everyone. But okay, let me back up. It wasn't always a celebrity. It started in 1948. There was this guy, Emerson Ray, who ran a volcanic cinder mine nearby. He needed a way to stay in touch with the world, so the state put in a policy station. It was originally a hand-cranked magnetophone.
A hand crank? Wow, that is old school. So it was just for the miners?
At first, yeah. But then in the 60s, they upgraded it to a payphone. Then a touchstone in the 70s. It just sat there, baking in the sun for decades, serving a few miners and travelers who got lost. It even had its own number, 760-733-9969.
I'm guessing it didn't stay a secret forever.
Not even close. In 1997, this guy from LA is looking at a map of the Mojave, and he sees a tiny telephone icon in the middle of a blank space. He's like, no way that's real. So he drives out there, finds it, and writes a letter to an underground magazine about it.
Of course. The original off-the-beaten-path influencer.
Exactly. And then this other guy, Godfrey Daniels, great name, right? He reads the letter, sees the phone number, and starts calling it over and over, just to see if anyone would answer. And eventually, someone did.
Wait, really? Someone was just hanging out by the booth?
Yeah. He eventually made a website for it, and then the New York Times did a story, and it just exploded. It became this global phenomenon. People from all over the world, Germany, Australia, New York, would call that specific number 24/7. And people started making pilgrimages to the booth just to sit there and answer the phone for strangers.
That is actually so sweet. It's like a lighthouse for voices. I can imagine sitting there at sunset, the desert cooling down, and just talking to someone in London about their day.
It was total ghost in the machine vibes. People would camp out for days. They'd bring grills, tents, and just wait for the bell to ring. One guy said he answered the phone, and it was a woman who just wanted to know what the weather was like in the desert because she was stuck in a snowstorm.
I love that. In a world before social media, they found this weird physical portal to connect.
It was the original chat room. But, because it's the real world, things got a little messy. People started leaving graffiti, and the National Park Service got worried about the environmental impact of all these people trekking into the preserve.
Oh no, I can see where this is heading.
Yeah. On May 17, 2000, Pacific Bell hauled it away. They even retired the number. It was just gone. The site is empty now. There was a headstone for a while, but they took that too.
That's a little heartbreaking, Leo. It's like a piece of digital, or I guess analog, folklore just vanished.
It really did. But hey, if you're enjoying this trip down memory with us, maybe join the loop. We'd love to have you back tomorrow for another deep dive. Get your daily curiosity fix,
Definitely. Come back tomorrow. We've always got a seat on the porch for you. But Leo, tell me there's a silver lining. Did the booth just die?
This is the best part. You can't kill a legend. In 2013, a phone freak, that's like a phone hacker, named Lucky225 actually managed to get the original number back.
No way. 760-733-9969?
That's the one. He set it up so that if you call it now, it goes to a voice over IP conference bridge. It's like a virtual version of the booth. Strangers still call it just to talk to whoever else is on the line.
So the desert booth lives on in the cloud?
Exactly. It's a digital campfire. It just proves that people really, really want to connect, even if it's through a random number in the middle of a wasteland.
I think there's a lesson in that. No matter how isolated we feel, there's always a phone ringing somewhere, waiting for someone to pick up.
Man, that's deep. I was just thinking about how cool the rotary dial was, but I like your version better.
Well, I'm the grounded one, remember?
True. Well, that's the story of the loneliest, most popular phone in the world.
I love it. See you again, everyone. Stay curious.
Stay curious. Catch you later.